Hey guys, so Jackal Michelle recently released the third part of the winterification sub-arc or subplot in Metamorphosed to Malleability yesterday. And it seems pretty good. I mean, you can kind of tell that the character of Ilana, who is the best friend of Briella and friend of Crystal, is doing what she can to make sure Vic, her fiance boyfriend, doesn't know about Briella's special abilities. And yesterday's plot point was they went skiing, and Briella decided to supply Crystal with the skis and the outfit, if you will. Now there is a part or a scene in the story, not a visual scene, but a scene that you can imagine in your mind, where Briella takes over control. Now, I don't know if Briella, her face creeps over, Crystal's, if you will, so she can, take control while, learning to ski, or if she just takes control of the body, of the outfit she's provided for Crystal, because Crystal just allows herself to go limp, thus giving control over to Bree, but I don't really know. Hopefully Michelle can answer that down the line. But so far, so good. I expect the next couple of parts, I don't know how many parts the winterification sub-arc is going to have, but I would suspect we're getting towards New Year's Eve, or New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. So I can expect we're going to get some NFSW-like fun, slimy, melty, tubby kind of fun, if you know what I mean, between Briella and Crystal. Hopefully, again, Michelle might take my suggestion that I gave her in a message, and that's have Briella envelop Crystal completely to the point that, Crystal pushes out her face in an imprint/visage kind of way, with I guess her face moaning or something like that, and then maybe she, waves, then maybe she just pushes her hand out after she retracts her face back in, and then she pushes her hand out and waves at Crystal, and then retracts that back in. You kind of get what I'm saying. Hopefully, maybe she might take that into consideration, because to me, that would be a great little scene to add into the series, or into this portion of the series anyway. But so far, like I said, so far, it's so far so good. That's what I'm trying to say. So far so good is the story. I still have my suspicions, though. You see, I did the, speculation video, right? And I have my suspicions about Vic. Again, I'm not saying I'm going to be right about it, but there just seems something a little off about the Vic character. In fact, I even commented it, after I read the story, I went to the comment section and I put something off about Vic, and Michelle liked the comment. So maybe Michelle, well, she's the one writing it, maybe she knows something that she's not letting us in on just yet. But it seems, very odd, like I said in the speculation video, why, as to why, Ilana would be very protective of Bree and Crystal when it comes to Vic knowing about Bree's abilities. Like, does Ilana know something that she's not telling them, that she might be aware of, that might be, vital information they could use? We don't know. But hopefully we might get some, information later on down the line. But again, it is pretty good. So far it's been pretty good. In fact, the whole series has been pretty good from top to bottom. I mean, the fact that the character of Briella has really evolved and developed into, a great character, all around, and who's still learning about her abilities more so than she thought she already knew about them or learned about them. And I'm still sticking by my other speculation as well, that I believe when it's all said and done, when she is done with this series, that we're going to have not one, but two malleable characters. And that's going to be Briella, and it's going to be Crystal. And I truly believe that when that happens, that not only is she going to go wild and crazy with those two, having some very imaginative and very innovative, malleable, melty, slimy like NFSW fun, but I could see her also fusing them together into one individual just to see what would happen. Again, that's just one of the speculations I have. You know, when I feel, you know, Michelle decides to bring the story to a close. But for this chapter right now, I think it's doing well. And you know, I really advise a lot of you guys to check it out. If you have not checked it out yet, you're doing yourself a disservice and not doing so. But that's all I'm going to really say for right now, guys. I'll just make this short and sweet and say you need to check these stories out. They're really fun. They're really creative, and we'll see what Michelle has in store as we get up to 200. She is literally right now, after this release, she is 18 shifts, chapters, if you will, away. And what that would mean chronologically, if she keeps it up, she keeps pace, if you will, with what's going on. That means the next one, the 183rd, would be on the 9th, 184 would be on the 16th, 185 would be on the 23rd, 186 would be on the 30th. Hold on, let me do that again. Let's see. What did I say? Oh, yeah. 183 would be on the 9th, 184 on the 16th, 85 would be on the 23rd, 86 would be on the 30th, 186 that is. 187th would be on the 7th, 188 would be on the 14th, 189 would be on the 21st, I think that, yeah, 87, 88, 89, yeah, 190 would be on the 28th, 190 would be on the 28th, that being of October, then 191 would be on the 4th of November, 192 would be on the 11th, 193 would be on the 12th, 194 would be on Thanksgiving, and then 195 would be on the 2nd of December, then 196 on the 9th, 197 on the 16th, 198 on the 23rd, and on the day before New Year's, I think 199, and then by the time we get into basically around the first or second Thursday of the New Year's when we're going to get 200, unless she doubles her efforts and puts 2 out a day as we get closer to the end of the year, but we'll see. So yeah, expect maybe basically the beginning of 2022 with the 200 shift and chapter. But like I said, overall it's pretty good. It's fun. She also has some side stories, out there that are connected to it. So if you want to check those out, be my guest. She also has other stories, as I've mentioned before, with the Unlimited series. Check that out. She recently put out a newer chapter after a year. As well, she also has some seasonal stories as well, like she has the Melting Mia story. Check that out. She's supposed to bring those characters back soon, before next May. We'll see where she goes with that, if she does. But overall, so far the latest chapters okay, but again, speculation to me, as I feel there's something off about Vic, because if there wasn't, why is Ilana keeping the secret of Bree, away from him? Something's there. We just don't know what it's going to be just yet. But let me know what your thoughts are down below. Comment if you like. Check out my Teespring store, guys. I think you enjoy what's there. More merchandise, more shirts, and probably more stuff outside of that is coming. And that's all I'm going to say. So till next time, God bless. Take care. Like the video, comment down below, as well as in the live chat during the premiere, and I'm out.